would like totally defeat the purpose. That would be me admitting that corrections are useless, which I won't do because that's not even true. Oish!
There's like 2 problems where I got like -1 point and it's simple.
All right. What questions do you have from your test?
16.
Wow. That was violent.
Yes, 16.
That was violent. 16, they say. Is that that square root one?
Yeah, it's more.
One of them, yes.
Yeah.
But nothing else.
Yeah.
It's actually the quadruple root.
No.
Why not?
All right. 16 was math. The 4th root of a to the 5th, b to the 10th, c to the 4th.
Wait. Reese needs to get -1 point as well.
No, I didn't.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yes, you do.
Uh-oh.
I got -1. For
Oh, no.
Mine's not inside the
No. You're not wrong. You are wrong. You have -1. He put it in the wrong place. His is clearly not in the radical. Those are 2 totally different
What
things.
if I just like erase the radical?
Because the square root of I is the 4th root of I. And that would be something totally different. We'd have to think for a second about what that would be.
The square root of the square root of -1.
Exactly.
That's not going to work very well.
Like. Exactly.
Okay. I'm telling you, it smells like wet dog in here.
That's
Weird.
We've already established this.
No, we didn't establish anything. What should we do, children?
16.
That's 16.
That's
We
the
should
problem.
pull a C outside and just make it C.
I do agree with that.
Let's slow down.
We should do an A
Still C.
5/4, B 10/4, C 4/4.
I'm going to do it a little different even than I did it in the key. How about we do that?
Because it's just multiplying. I forgot we could do that.
That's probably a good idea. Let's do that.
I'm gonna get some paper out of the corrections real quick.
So, now that we've done that, which ones are going to pop out front?
A and C.
A and C and B squared, right? And what's still inside?
A and B squared.
A and B squared. That's true. That's still wrong. That's still -1. We still have a problem.
-1. I got -6.
That answer on the board right now is still a -1. Right there.
Circle it.
I'll take the -1. Circle it.
What's the
What are we missing?
When you kill
A
something.
B squared C, maybe?
No, that's a good guess. That's like some sort of ascending order. It's not really, but like, no, that's not really why. That's not it. There is something legitimately missing from this answer.
Positive or negative?
That's a decent guess, but no, we'd only end up with plus or minus if we square rooted both sides. But it's because of that we're missing something. So you're in the right vein. It's because of that plus or minus idea that we're missing something in this answer.
Absolute value.
Yeah, where does it go?
It goes around it.
Around what parts?
A, C, and B. The whole ones.
Not A, C, and B.
The A and C.
The ones with odd exponents, A and C. B squared gets taken care of, right? Because that B squared, whatever you shove in there is going to be positive, right? So that's why we have even root, end up with an odd power on the outside. You got to absolute value the thing, because if you shove a negative in there, it breaks everything, right?
I didn't realize it was minus 6 though, and not minus 1.
What are you talking about,
I
child?
got minus 6 on that.
I got minus 10 on that one.
I got minus 10.
What did you? Let me see.
I got a b squared c squared fourth root of a b squared. I think Sean made mine.
That shouldn't be minus 6.
Let's go. He gets more points.
I don't even know why I counted off minus 6. That doesn't even make any sense. I don't know what I was doing. That's very strange. No, I was going back and forth between like making a bagel and grading papers, but like I don't know that had anything to do with, I don't know why I counted off minus 6.
Bagel affected your mind. The bagel.
He was like, bagel.
Bagel. He wanted his bagels. I just got to grade how much paper real quick.
I think I was looking at the amount, thinking that you just went straight to the answer, and I, for some reason, didn't see this other step in there, or something. Maybe I don't know. I don't know what I. But even that probably wouldn't be minus 6. That would have been like minus 3. So I don't know. Like I don't know what I was doing. But let's fix it right away.
Question: do I need to correct this problem? We didn't mark wrong, but I didn't put curly braces. I put parentheses.
You have to correct everything you missed.
You didn't mark it as I missed it, though.
I marked minus 1. That's called missing it.
No.
On one of these
Number
you did
7.
mark the
You, on the top 2 you did, but on the bottom one, I have parentheses and you didn't mark it.
Oh well, then yeah, no, you don't have to do that. I guess technically.
Yeah.
Save yourself the 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So do you like get a new spent 20 seconds asking that question, so.
Malcolm's like, I've never done this before. I don't understand corrections. What does this mean?
I always had at least an A or like above 93 in geometry, so I didn't have to correct it.
I always had the same thing. 80. I was just chilling with B and then I always corrected us with A. That's great.
Okay, so I have to look.
I'm locked in on corrections. I did it all last year.
You could be making A's straight out the gate.
Yeah, and instead of just writing anything you want down and then going back and correcting it.
What am I doing?
Your mom.
No. That one, I know we're not going to like yell at you too hard because you didn't really think before you spoke, but that one was inappropriate.
Okay.
That one was a bridge too far. That one doesn't work. That one becomes accidentally more than a joke. That one was not okay. Now he's probably embarrassed, which is punishment enough all by itself.
I think he realizes that if he hadn't made the joke, we would have probably done the same thing, and then we would have realized that we had said it, and we would have been like, gosh, dang it.
Well, then they would have been embarrassed.
Yay, I got a 91 instead of an 89.
That's
That's sufficient.
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 Did you know that isn't in most schools, most high schools anyway, that isn't technically an A? Did you know that?
A 91?
Yep.
How's it not an A?
It's not an A until you make a 93.
What? I thought it was A's are 100
Yep.
to 90.
But
B's are 89.
what I'm saying is true and false at the same time, because whereas yes, that is true. What I'm saying is 93 and above is an A. Some schools is 95, but also it's also false because in the state of Texas we don't have A, B, C, D, F. We have a 100-point scale.
Which is better.
It's, whatever. We have you pass or you fail.
Yeah. You're
You're valedictorian or you're everybody else. Those are the Those are the various things. What other questions do we have on this test?
17 or 18, either one.
What other questions do we have on this test?
17.
Okay.
17, because I did fine on 18. So for corrections, do you get another page and then like right?
Yes.
Have you never done
Yes.
corrections before?
Yes.
I just know you
No,
get
I
the
have
other
not. You always do hundreds?
You know what's funny is the only reason you're wanting to do corrections is because you didn't really read the first question right.
Yeah. I had a really hard time reading that first question.
Yeah, it kind of confused me. But I got it right. It's fine.
It's funny.
I just didn't read the first one.
And 4 and 7, I just like chunked a bunch of numbers over there and then did some weird stuff and then I was happy.
Excuse me. Okay, children. What should we do?
It's the question that I was asking in the test.
Make everything in 30 seconds.
Okay, so yeah, that's fine. Yeah, as a first step, that's kind of like an ancillary step. That's like we're doing stuff in our head step and like we're going to do the middle school math ourselves instead of letting the calculator do it. So yeah, sure. Turning this into 30 seconds is a fine plan as a step. So what do we have to multiply times 4 to make it a 30 second?
I know I missed this.
Good job. What do we have to multiply times 4 to make it a 30 second?
8.
8. So 3 times 8 is
24.
24. What do we have to multiply times 8?
4.
4. So 5 times 4 is 20.
0 isn't part of the whole numbers set, isn't it? It's part of the whole numbers. It's just not a part of the natural numbers.
Yeah, that whole sentence is true.
0 is.
That
And then you add and we subtract. Oh wait, you gotta put.
yeah. 0 is a whole number. Yes.
It's not a natural.
But it's not a natural number. That is true.
And this just becomes.
Okay. Now what?
Now we add and subtract.
Yeah. So you have like bases multiplied. What do we do with those exponents?
We just add and subtract.
Add them.
I was trying to say add, but
So what's 24 30 seconds plus 20 30 seconds?
44, 30 seconds.
44 30 seconds. We have like bases divided. What do we do with those exponents?
We subtract.
Subtract them. What is 11 eighths minus 3 30 seconds?
41 30 seconds.
41 30 seconds.
Whoa. No, it's because I wrote the answer right.
Are you doing your corrections in class?
I am.
Let's go.
Because
Why
the
would you
only-
not do corrections in
the
class?
only things I
Why would that not be what you
do?
do?
He's already done like 8 problems.
That's
I only have
It's
one.
actually
that I
smart.
have to do.
that's what lots of people do.
2. The other one is because I left off a 1 on my paper and then subtracted.
Oops.
It wasn't good.
Oopsie daisy.
All right, let's move on to today's lesson, shall we? Yes, we shall. Yes, we can. Hope, change, America, racial division. I'm talking about Obama. That should have been his slogan. Let's divide America over racial lines.
That's a good idea.
That should have been his slogan, because that's what he did. It's unfortunate. He didn't bring the hope and change that he kept saying he was going to bring. Sad. He didn't do everything wrong. There was a few things he did that was good. And I would argue that the way he and his people went about trying to change the healthcare system was not a good idea. However, at least he tried to do something. All right, what did we do today? 1, 1, and 1, 2. Just one? What is this, pre-cal?
The video was 50 minutes long.
Sad. Oh my gosh, it was 50 minutes long. I was so sad. Okay, so I say this is in set builder notation. I think we're going to shove this on the TV because it's going to be easier than me reading it for an hour and a half. What numbers did we do? 2 through 28.
On my corrections, I missed one of.
If you missed it, you have to correct it.
I only missed half the answer.
I don't care.
No, like it's a.
I don't care.
He doesn't care.
You have to write the whole problem.
It's a system.
Good. You have to do the whole thing.
I got X right, but I
You have to do the whole thing.
So do I.
You have to do the whole thing. That's crazy.
You only had to say it 16 times.
Because he never let me finish what I was saying.
I knew what you were going to say. Everybody knew what you were going to say.
Everybody knew what you were going to say.
So 4011.
Keep your memories safe. No, I don't want to keep my memories safe. Pfft,
You're
bruh.
like living on the edge.
Wow. 3,000 bugs? What is happening? Why is this sitting here like a doofus?
That's a lot of deer. What? 3,000 bucks?
Bugs is what I said. I don't know what he said. He may have said bugs or he may have said bucks. He probably said bucks. But he meant
He was like, I'll give you this for that.
well, he could have been saying there were 3,000 bugs in this engine that I'm looking at. I don't know. I don't know and I don't care. Great. Everybody's here. I think I'm just gonna not modes. I'm not gonna flip my camera around. I'm just gonna, why does that TV always take forever to show up? Sometime this century. Thank you. Now connect, piece of junk. Dude, you did it. You connected just yesterday. Why are you asking me again?
I enjoy watching
Frickin'
American figure
moron things.
Oh man, he's got a whole phone.
Yes, allow.
Hey, Malcolm, guess
What?
what? I did a system. I solved for Y
Great.
first. I got Y wrong, but I got X right.
That's crazy.
How does that work?
All right,
Okay.
there are your answers, 2 through 10. What numbers did we do? What did y'all say?
2 to 28.
Oh yeah, that looks correct. There's 2 through 10.
Oh, these were supposed to be real. So I just did it.
Mm-hmm.
How do we know whenever it's
Every bit of homework I did and my calculator I left sitting on my table where I did it.
What is your question?
Like with the integers versus real numbers and all that, how do we know how far back to go? Like how big of a set?
Open your book and look at the problems. And look at what's different between number 4 and a lot of the rest of them. No, it's not the dots on number 4 that makes it different.
It's got negative and
It's only listing integers. It's not listing. All right, I've got that on this. I've got that in this picture too. So let me pop it up there.
That makes sense. It's not saying greater than this.
Yeah, it's not just all the things, right? It's a discrete list. Yeah.
Have you watched that video for your frequency yet?
I have not done any.
Oh my gosh.
All right, and then there somewhere are 12 and 14.
Oh, yes.
Number 16 is not a function. Number 18 is not a function. Number 20 is a function. 22 is not a function. 24 is not a function. 26 is not a function, and 28 is, in fact, a function. What questions do we have, boys?
22 is not a function, you said?
22 is not a function. That's correct.
Oh, I know I missed that.
Yeah, because y is squared.
Yeah.
It's a sideways parabola.
If I remember correctly, I got all incorrect, but I left everything on my table, including my calculator.
Well, we'll see when I say let's take a quiz whether you remember stuff or not.
Okay, let's do one of these then.
Which one?
One of the first ones. Use that second set was easier. Let's do like 10. I think
Okay.
it was easy, but I don't really remember.
Number 10.
Writing
You know what, we can do 12.
number 10, 12, 12 in set builder notation. So 12 says all multiples of 8 in set builder notation. So how does set builder notation gonna start?
The X and then the straight.
No, you missed something. You've already missed the point.
X and then the street.
Nope, you've already missed it. You've already missed the point.
You gotta do the open brackets.
You got a curly brace.
Yeah, the curly, I did the open.
Set notation.
Then the X and the straight.
X, what is that called?
Such that.
Such that,
And then we do X again times 8 and then whatever other variable you want.
8x. Great. And then what?
And then we do the comma.
Then the comma.
The comma.
The comma.
And then we gotta do X.
Except really, that's not really quite right. We've already screwed up.
Yeah, I noticed.
I think you were starting to. I think you were saying the right thing. I just wrote 8x up there, and then we all just kind of moved on with our life.
It's like X times 8 to some other variable.
Well, no, it's x equals, right?
Oh, yeah.
So x is, and then 8 times n, right? Or whatever. I mean, you could use r for Reese if you wanted. I mean, whatever. It doesn't really matter. Then what?
And then the comma. And
Then the comma,
we can do X.
not x. X isn't the one that's changing in this scenario.
In.
X is the set. X is the group of things. X is what we're giving, but N is the one that's changing. N is the one that's controlling the thing. This was, you accidentally probably asked for the best one, honestly, because this is probably the only one that's really all that confusing. We may want to look at another one that's a little more straightforward. But because this one throws in other things, right? Because as this one, we've got to chuck in another variable to control what's happening, right? All right. So this one is weird.
And then it's N, E, and then
Not E.
is a member of.
N is a member of.
Would it be whole numbers, natural numbers, integers? But
So it's got to be integers because it has all multiples of 8, not all positive multiples of 8, right? Because if it said all positive ones, then it would be naturals, right?
So a Z with the like.
So it's integers.
why is it not real?
So you could make a case. Let's see, what does the book do? Yeah, see, the book does integers. The book agrees. So you could make a case that it was real numbers, and then the set would be infinite. I mean, it is infinite, but it would be. Did y'all know that there were 2 sizes of infinity? Something we only talk about in a class like pre-cal. But infinity isn't just infinity. There are 2 sizes of infinity. One of them, and the essential definition, basically, this is like way boiled down, but the essential definition is one of them is the size of the set of the real numbers. That's the bigger infinity. The other one is the size of the set of integers, which is a smaller one, because it's still infinite, but it's discrete infinite. Because real numbers has infinities inside of infinities. Because there are infinite numbers between 0 and 1. And then also infinite. So that's why that set is larger. We're talking real theoretical math like really theoretical math at that point. But yeah,
There's an infinity between 1.
yeah, which is crazy. And it's
1.1.
this is that probably only in pre-cal would I bring this thought up. Well, maybe any of the classes at the very end, because we are going to hit our project. That's happening again this year, by the way. That's going to be a forever part of my class as at this point. That's gonna, because that's a good thing to do.
I want to do a big project.
Hello, whoever you are.
Hello, sir. Hey, what's up? What's up?
Welcome to Precalculus. What was I saying? Oh, this is one of those spaces, and I'm going to throw this thought out there. I'm just going to throw it out. I'm throwing it out on the internet too, to a live audience apparently. Yay. Welcome. What am I saying? To me, some of these ideas are just one of the reasons why mathematics points to the existence of God, or at least of the infinite and the divine. And I think that's cool. What other questions do we have on this lesson?
2 plus 2. Wait, so with
5. He answers the same way every time.
with
It's
8
5.
and 2, 8 and 10, we're supposed to have 2 separate for that. What's the other one called?
So for 8 and 10, you would okay, go ahead and finish your question. Make sure I'm.
Brackets, we're supposed to have 2 separate ones, right? What? I didn't get a chance to look at it.
Number set builder. Oh, I didn't see that there was actually. So this is I didn't answer your own. And, oh, he left. I started talking about God. He's gone.
No.
Atheist! No, just kidding. Who knows? What is his name? Let's find out. Let's give our viewer a shout out.
Galaxy Batara.
Galaxy Patara. Patara, that sounds like it's probably an Indian or Pakistani or something like that name, which makes sense because that's the people that watch my math videos that are not my students for whatever reason. I don't know.
Or a bunch of English people watch. Just because there's a lot
Or Iraqi or whatever. I don't know. Who knows?
I mean, there's like 8
guy from the UAE whose name was Big Home.
Oh yeah, that's true. United Arab Emirates. That's true. We did have somebody from there. That's true. I was answering this question. Okay, so follow my own advice and actually read all the instructions. So the instruction says write it in set builder and interval notation. We cannot write this if we're using this. We cannot put this in interval notation. Cannot happen.
Why?
Cannot happen. Because you cannot represent anything other than real numbers with interval notation. You can't say skip some numbers in interval notation.
So you could.
That's impossible. Right? So you cannot do that. Which is why on like 12 and on 4, the answer key, I was to pull it back up, it doesn't list the interval notation. But on like number 10, which is one of the ones that you were kind of talking about, set builder notation, you would put that little thing here, and it's a member of the real numbers, right? I mean, that would be that simple. But for interval notation on number 10, you would say to negative infinity,
Or not to negative.
to 61, including 61, right? Or is it, yeah, including 61, and union 67 to positive infinity.
Okay, it's union. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
Yar.
right? And then the set builder notation would look like this with the problem right here and real numbers.
That's a problem.
What other questions do we have on this lesson? Yes, you may turn in your corrections.
Can I turn my correction?
Yes. No, you may not. But if you don't turn them in today, I'm not taking them.
What?
I'm just kidding.
What's the average? Well, that's.
chemistry class.
You are not. I mean, if you are, I will, especially since this is pre-cal at this point, I will tear them up and throw them in the trash.
I'll believe that.
And you will not come back because I'm not going to teach a calculus class. Actually, if I got 3 people that wanted to teach have a calculus class, I would teach calculus. Calculus is awesome. It's so much fun. But there's like never going to be enough people to teach a calculus class. So I don't think I'll ever teach a homeschool calculus
I don't
class.
think all 3 of us are just gonna hang out and learn.
I mean, you might. All 3 of you might want to take calculus, and that could be fun.
Collectively agree.
Or college algebra
I've
next
heard
year.
college algebra.
Yeah, you're
I don't really want to do college algebra.
your mathematically better choice as far as like money is concerned is to go take college algebra. But
Well, I plan on getting a degree in electrical engineering, so I might need calculus.
so you will need calculus, but you should. Well, no, that's not true at all because I wouldn't be teaching an AP class anyway. So I was about to say lies. But yeah, you will need calculus for electrical engineering.
No, I wouldn't in college and everything, but I was thinking maybe in high school.
Oh, yeah, it would make the college one easier, but if you took it in high school, that's true. That is definitely true. You'll also probably, depending on where you go to college, probably still have to take college algebra because dumb. If you go and become an education major at LCU, you could have already passed Cal 1 and Cal 2 and then have to go back and take pre-calculus because they're stupid.
Wait, what?
That's what I had to do.
You passed calculus 1 and calculus 2, and then had to take pre-calculus.
Yes,
Did you not
that was a thing that happened.
get an exemption or anything?
No,
You couldn't like cleb out or something?
no. There's no such thing as a CLEP pre-cal. That's not a thing.
You can.
That's too bad.
Nobody does CLEP anymore. Who does CLEP?
My brother did. He got out of
Nice,
college algebra.
nice. That's cringe.
Didn't want to.
I will, if you are like thinking about trying to get out of your Cal 1 class or something, I would encourage you to check into the school because there are plenty of schools, engineering schools, that won't take anyone else's calculus classes, like anyone's. Like not AP, not South Plains, not anything. Because they want you to take their calculus class. That's not all schools, but there are schools where that is the case, where you have to take their calculus class. Which doesn't mean, taking it in high school could still be helpful for you to pass the thing, but anyway.
What are we doing? A quiz.
Probably taking a quiz. Do you have any other questions?
I don't think so. I guess not really. I'm guessing.
All right, let's take a quiz, children.
Let me guess. 1-1.
No, it's 1 dash.
It's 1-17.
It's 1 dash and 0. That's not.
You just gotta do that. It's like easy.
I would never done that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would. She would absolutely.
I would never.
Yeah, that's what happened. Which was 13? Oh, and he gives us 13. We already know the answer.
So y'all know this, because you're not dumb, probably.
We are.
I have never written my 5s like that. That will never be a 5, ever. 5s will always have a line and a hat. So this will never be number 5.
That's an S.
That's an S.
Okay, what
Multiple people in multiple classes this year have done number 5 on the quiz because they thought.
So I read
Lazy people that their parents didn't yell at them about it.
if Fritzy does this?
That's one of the things that drive. Like sometimes I write. Wow, that was dangerous. So I write fairly decent most of the time on the whiteboard, but sometimes I'm writing something fast and it might look a little bit weird. But like I still write things correctly.
As long as those two.
Yeah.
So like my 6, if I'm writing it quick, I don't write B's like that. I never have, and I never will. My B is never going to look like that.
Although that's more
People,
understandable than
no, it's
asking
not.
you to
It's
buy.
really not.
Every
It's
single time.
not more understandable. It's just silly.
It is
talking
stupid.
to go down, and then you gotta come back up, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Remember, Scribbles in his class last week?
Speaking of 5, the first problem on your quiz is 5.
There's actually a 5 in this. Wow.
There's actually a 5.
Whoa. Whoa. What the heck?
What's the other number? And the other number?
Guys, just do the first one and then come back. Like,
I gotta snap my page before I start.
no, you don't.
Wow. That's crazy.
No, you don't.
You really don't, Reese.
I do. Use curly brackets because I don't.
Oh.
Parentheses, right brackets.
I miss teaching physics. I miss gleefully writing sig figs -1 on papers. So much fun.
I get that in chemistry class this year, so it's fine.
Yeah. Well, I don't know that she's as gleefully
No, she
writing
says
of it.
it's my mother. She says that she.
Oh, it's your mother.
She is gleefully writing sig figs.
Well,
I doubt that.
in her chemistry class across the hall, everybody's always
Hey,
asking
WhatsApp.
things, though.
I'm not giving you my WhatsApp.
Wait, what?
I don't know you.
That was.
They probably meant what's up, but
He said hello, hello.
I know, but
hello,
somebody's
hello,
back
sir.
again.
Hey, what's up?
What does that mean? This is my top fan? How does YouTube know they're my top fan?
They've watched every single video.
Galaxy Pitara.
Let's go.
He's back.
Yes, he's back.
Okay, goodbye, people.
Aww. But they were cool guys.
Oh, wait. He's a chill guy.